Touchdown, number 13, R.J. Janczak. From the quarterback, Eddie Scott.
right.
All right, so Paddock Noyan, what's your favorite football memory?
Probably after we beat Brick and we all like ran to the buses, knocking over garbage cans, and bus drivers honking the horns. Nick Iezzi, one of the band bus, was getting everybody riled up.
Beating Brick at their place in their pink out game, and Ray Federico crying afterwards.
Most memorable moment, definitely last season, beating Brick, without a doubt. No better feeling.
It's when we beat Brick last year. It was great. As a team, it was just awesome.
My favorite football memory is beating Brick last year and the party at Keegan's house after.
My favorite football moment was when we beat Brick in double overtime last year.
I'm sure everybody's probably going to say beating Brick, but I hate Manasquan so much that beating them 2 years in a row has definitely got to be my favorite football memory.
My favorite memory was holding up the Thanksgiving Day trophy after putting up 43 points against Manasquan.
My favorite football memory is beating Manasquan twice in a row.
It'd have to be junior and senior year, getting 2 wins over Manasquan and going 2-0 for my career, and going out with a win in our last game.
My favorite football memory is beating Squan twice in a row.
JV last year, me and Jake Malone, he hit the running back, the ball popped out 40-yard line, and me and him ran down the sideline side by side and took it to the house.
My favorite football memory was in the Manasquan game, and on an extra point, I threw a dart to Bill Schneider for a 2-point conversion, something I'll never forget.
My favorite football memory would have to be catching a touchdown pass against the Raritan JV Scrubs.
All right, John Eckel, what's your favorite football memory?
My favorite memory is probably freshman year. It was against Manasquan, and can I start over?
I was gonna say.
My favorite memory was freshman year against Manasquan. They were going for 2, and the kid had the corner, and he was probably My favorite football memory was freshman year against Manasquan. They're going for 2, and the kid had green grass in front of him. He needed 2 yards, but I was able to make the hit and keep him out of the end zone.
My favorite football memory, I'm sure like most people's, has to do with the Brick game. It was in double overtime when Nick was kicking the extra point, and Coach Kersey couldn't watch it, so he turned around and faced the crowd, and just the look on his face when Nick made it was, it was awesome.
Probably Coach Iachetta during the one of the walkthroughs in the Monday practice gave me the nickname of the Penetrator.
My funniest memory was when we were sophomores and we went out to the shed to get the pads, and there was poop all over every single bag, and Dylan LeRae went up to Coach Gregorio and said, there's poop all over the bags, and he was like, clean it up.
Funniest memory is when Coach Grace, this season against Brick, we had the rain delay and he decided to pop in the locker room for a minute and join in on the dance party.
My funniest memory is when Dylan Colatrello dropped 3 snaps in one game.
My funniest football memory is when I said Autobots roll out on the field during practice and Coach Springle kicked me off.
My funniest memory is when Coach Gregorio said to Connor Lyden, where's my deuce?
Sophomore year, before the Red Bank Regional game, Coach Gregorio's pregame speech where he told us to take their beverages, steal their women, and take their Pop Warner offense and shove it up their ass.
My funniest memory is how Coach Curcione, after every good play we had in practice, he would get all excited and say, you get a ham sandwich for that one. But everyone was always just thinking, no one wants a ham sandwich. Why a ham sandwich?
When James Matt Brady finally got the ball on kick return and got tackled by Maury.
My funniest memory was in practice. We were running through offensive plays, and we switched sides of the field, and Chavez didn't pick up on that, and all of a sudden he's lined up ready to go against the route against our offense.
My funniest football memory was when someone changed my name from Hoffman to Manhoff and it became my nickname.
Manasquan game last year, Patrick Noyd was running down the sideline before warm-ups and he tripped right over the pylon. And I just want to think how funny that would be falling in front of thousands of people. It was really funny that wow. Yeah, biggest. He slid an extra 5 yards. It was extra wet and dirty that day, so he got
Wait, was that
My funniest memory is when it was a Long Branch week and we started off 0-2, so we were struggling to get a win. And the do now on the board said win, and Coach LaFolita came in and goes, "How's that for a do now, bitch?"
My funniest memory would be Marshall. That's it. Marshall.
My funniest memory was probably throwing rocks at people's helmets, hearing a ding, and one of them tailed wide and hit Coach Heaney. Sorry, Coach.
That was good. Funniest memory is probably Chavez wearing legit Sky Zone socks to practice multiple times. It's pretty funny.
Probably the famous Coach Grace line, "Get two, they're small."
Best advice from the coach would have to be Coach Grace's "Get two, they're small."
It's definitely Coach Grace on the water saying, "Take two, they're small." Exaggerate the small.
The best advice I got from one of the coaches was from Coach Grace, "Do or do not, there is no try." It's a famous quote from Yoda.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
My best advice from a coach is to always get your physical before your doctor goes to the Philippines. Coach Garcia.
My best advice we've gotten from Coach is by Coach Heaney, is to pick him up, show him to his mother, and break his ribs.
Best advice from a coach had to be Coach Grace during halftime in the Manasquan game this year. Right after Coach Curcione got done screaming at us, Coach Grace said that nothing worth doing in life is going to be easy, and that we had to go out and dig a hole and put Manasquan in.
It's from an anonymous coach, and it's if you don't black out for a few seconds after a hit, then it's not a true hit.
The best advice I got from a coach is to play like a prick by Coach Heaney.
Be from Coach Grace. You're remembered most for what you do last.
The best advice I ever gotten from a coach was be a prick, Coach Heaney.
Thanksgiving Day this year when Coach Grace came in at halftime and got everybody fired up. He told us to dig a hole, put Manasquan on the ground, bury him.
Probably just go out there and have fun and play football, Coach Curcione.
It's from Coach Curcione. It's to never give up, no matter how hard it is, how hard something is in life, I guess, and not only on the field, but just in life in general. Just never give up.
Do the whole thing again.
My best advice probably was junior year. Coach Curcione had me go out on a scout kickoff, and he basically said to me, go out there, make a stick, make a name for yourself. And I did that. I got a nice hit, and I was able to get on the kickoff team.
Best advice from a coach.
The best advice I got from coach was sophomore year from Coach Santoro, and that was to never, ever, ever get married.
That was good.
Oh.
One more time, baby, let's go!